Hello there, Syed. Okay, great. So we're just within the 24-hour turnaround time. So well done for getting this far on the course. That's fantastic. Well done. Now what we're going to do is have a look at your essay. Andrew's left. Well, yeah, Andrew's left, so it's me doing the corrections, and it's great to see that you've progressed so well under Andrew's excellent tutor. So let's go. Whether the advancement in modern technology shall be permitted or improved merely with specific regards to human needs is a contentious issue. Great! Since its inception, it has existed for the good of humanity. However, I believe it appreciates a sedentary lifestyle. Review your use of appreciates, okay? It induces or promotes a sedentary life, and it also discourages, and it also discourages people from using their brains actively. Good. Okay, that is very debatable. Okay, since its inception, it has usually existed for the good of humanity, because somebody can just easily say, hey, nuclear bombs, technology, was that really good for humanity? Okay, so just be careful there. The prevalent use of technology in everyday lives has become a norm and unprecedentedly changed the way we do our daily tasks. Perfect. This is because humans adapt to new technologies, and even some may become masters at using these devices, and innovation is probably unstoppable. Good. However, modern technology should be developed to ease human life, unlike people. Okay, unlike people to adapt. I don't know what that means. Let's see. However, modern technology should be developed to ease human life. Okay. Okay, so I think what we wanted to say here is should be developed to ease human life, rather than humans adapting to technology. Okay? Rather than is probably the phrase we were looking for here. Therefore, if new robots were built to control the apocalyptic climate change, which is a significant problem, capitalization, it would save millions of lives which may be victimized by this disaster. We can't say victimized, may be in danger by this disaster. Okay? Also, we should put a new white space, a new line between these paragraphs, okay, to make it clear to the examiner that this is a new paragraph. Also, ideally, I would have liked you to have followed the sentence guide a little bit closer, yeah? For example, we put an example in there, yeah? For example, Australia has developed some new drones that are distributing seeds and reforesting what were typically arid areas. Full stop. This is a clear example of technology being adapted to human needs in order to further goals. Okay, or in order to benefit the human race. Okay, something like this. Excess reliance on technology such as smartphones discourages people from doing mental and physical activities. Good. Hedging often discourages people, because here we're saying that as a sweeping generalization, so we have to hedge it. Often discourages people, okay? This is due to the fact that such gadgets, check your spelling, with built-in artificial intelligence are now smarter than ever before, which leads users to use these devices and avoid their mental activity. No, and avoid doing simple mental arithmetic or simple mental tasks. Yeah, I think the key here is doing, and avoid doing mental calculations or tasks, yeah, or other tasks. For instance, a calculator is heavily used even for simple calculations as compared to the past when all mathematics used to be done manually and people's intellectual quotients were at their peak. Good. Capitalization again. Right, so this is an okay example. Okay, but it would have been much better if you'd have followed the course, because in the course we give you a way to write stronger examples. Yeah, so we'd say, for instance, a recent study showed that a recent study from Cambridge showed that before the introduction of the simple calculator, people's mental arithmetic was considerably higher than the present day. Okay, that sounds much stronger than you just saying they were at their peak. With my example, I used the University of Cambridge or whatever. Okay, so just try and introduce that in your next essays. Therefore, being dependent on technology would make people less intelligent. Okay, is making people less intelligent. Okay, let's make it all coherent. Because you've just said that nowadays they're not as bright as they used to be. And now you're talking hypothetically. Okay, so can you see that is your coherence? You need to make all the tenses coherent throughout the paragraph. Apart from that, though, it's a very well structured paragraph. Both of them are, but we do need to pay ruthless attention to your capitalization. Okay, that's going to be a serious issue. Let's have a look at your next one. Dear Sir or Madam, comma, remember to put a small space in here. Start I here where my cursor is, okay? A small space. Indentation. I wish to apply for the post of Project Manager at your Research and Development Department. Currently advertised on Jobs SG. Please find my resume for your consideration. Fantastic introduction. Capitalization again, okay? Review the capitalization rules. I have done an MSc in project management with a distinction. I have also received formal training for leading the instrumentation projects. Okay, capitalization. This job interests me as it is a challenging role which will allow me to demonstrate my skill set that I have learnt over a decade. Fantastic. Okay, good. So this is British spelling. Just make sure the rest of your writing follows British spellings. Okay? Just be aware. This made me a strong player. What did? If we're starting a new paragraph, we can't start it with this. Okay? My past projects made me a strong team player, a mentor. Okay, so lists. If we look at the course, okay, the sentence guide course, there is a module about lists, okay, and how to boost score. We are parallelism, that's it. You need to look at two. You need to look at hedging, okay, and parallelism. Parallelism is especially useful for lists. Okay, so we say, made me a strong team player, a careful, kind mentor, and improved my interpersonal communication. Okay, so it's like 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma, and 1, 2, 3. This makes it easier to read and it just flows. Okay, so review that. I always remain focused on deliverables and drive my team zealously and keep them on track and happy. Fantastic. That was a very good sentence. Although it is difficult to manage people, from my prior experience, I have learned to mentor people. So people, we've said it twice now. So what could we say instead? Although it is difficult to manage people, from my prior experience, I have learned to mentor employees or managers, and I am well aware of how to get things done. Other things, both are okay. If I'm given a chance, I will prove my abilities and take the company to the next level. Good. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Yours faithfully, Ali. Excellent. Excellent. Good vocabulary. But your writing would improve considerably with those two things, parallelism and hedging. Have a look at the course, okay? Now, hope everything is going well. Have a look at the links I sent you. Have a look at the email. And yeah, hopefully we'll continue working together. If not, I hope you have a fantastic IELTS exam and it goes well. All the best, and it's been a pleasure working with you. Take care.